Hey guys, it's Trevor with High Desert Tactical, and we're gonna do a knife video today. It's gonna be kind of short and brief. I'm not a knife expert, but I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and recommendations of the Kershaw OD-2. Great little knife. I'm super excited about it. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm super excited about this little knife. I think it's a great little knife. I can't even remember how much money I spent on it. Not very much, probably like 20 bucks or something. But this is a great little pocket knife. I love this knife. It's worked really well. I've had it for like, I don't know, about a month. I think I bought it like right when I started working for the sporting goods store. And so the OD-2 stands for overdrive, and it's just I don't know. I saw Fred Hart actually do a review on this knife, and so I'm not going to really break down a whole lot on this knife. If you want to see a good review that's very in-depth about the product and like what it's made out of and where, there's a lot of information about it, Fred Hart's video is very informative. I might even post a link down to his review video. I'm just going to talk about some of the things about this knife that I really dig, and then some of the things that kind of were a pain in the butt for me. But we'll just kind of get started with it. It's basically, it's a flipper assisted knife. It's not spring loaded or anything. So, you can actually take this flipper and you can, see, you have to really put some muscle on it because it's not spring assisted at all. Not spring assisted at all. But, it doesn't take much. This is a Lee Williams, and that flipper is, I think it's indicative of Lee Williams. Like, he's the one that invented that sucker, and it works really well. It's a good just standard stainless steel. I don't know. It's got a liner lock, which is pretty good, and then over the time I've been using it, the liner lock is only gone like maybe it's like halfway in. It doesn't go all the way over to the other side, and I think it stops right there. So I'm pretty sure cheaper knives, the liner lock tends to rock all the way over, and then it can jam on the knife and stuff. And so it seems like very well built. When I first got it, it was a little stiff, and it's still assisted, but you had to really work at it. But now it just rails on it, and it's a nice smooth action. The handle and stuff that it's made out of is like some kind of ABS. I'm not even sure what it is, but it's a nice grip. It's not super edgy or anything. Doesn't wear on your hands. But lightweight size. This is a great knife for work. I really dig this knife for work. A couple of things about it that really kind of bum me out, though, is when you open this sucker up. See that little bit right there? That little sucker? That can be the bane of my existence. So I'm going to show you a few things. So I got my everyday carry on me. So I got my pocket with my phone. I keep my phone in my right pocket. I'm right-handed. It's got the key pocket on that side. And then on this side, I got, my little keys and stuff tethered to me with a little paracord doodad. Well, most people would be like, well, why don't you carry your knife in, the side pocket like this? Well, when I do this, it actually, when I go, it gets in the way. It rubs on my hand and stuff to get to my phone. And it also can kind of mark up my phone. So that's kind of a downfall of my stuff. So I'm going to show you how I actually carry it. People think, well, I thought this would work too, is to go right here. But now when I go down to my phone rubs against this clip and it screws up my phone screen, which is kind of a pain in the butt as I actually put it in my pocket with the knife. So that's kind of the downfall. I am right-handed, so I'm going to want to keep this knife where I can access it with my right hand. And then going right here, this is in my way. So even if I wanted to do the lefty thing, whatever. So what I found that works really well for me, and a lot of people don't dig, is I just put this sucker on the far right side of my back pocket right there. And it works great. Boom. Just flip it around. Bam. There it is. And that works really good for me. Now, the downfall of this is what I was going to show you. See that? See how that little guy just pops out? This thing will want to rock its way out, and that'll catch you. a pain in the butt. So what I originally did is I had the clip on this side, which actually put this in my pocket against my body. It went towards the inside of the open part of the pocket. So every time I'd run my hand down in here, I'd actually catch this sucker. And I cut the crap out of my thumb. I've cut the crap out of my pointer finger. And you know what's really ironic is that for a while there, I couldn't figure out why I was cutting my fingers. This thing's that sharp where I would run my hand through there, wouldn't even know. I finally, one day, how I caught on to it, is this sucker was worked its way out somehow. I don't know how it did it. And I literally jammed my thumb into it, and it stabbed my thumb instead of like giving a nice little nick. What's really funny about this, see if I can show you, is, let's see, hold on. So if it's like this, it almost behaves like a letter opener. So here's a piece of paper. So this would get kind of stuck like that, and you would actually be able to just, you can run that paper right through there. Let's see if I can do this. It's hard to do, but I don't know. This knife's not as sharp as it was. It's still pretty sharp, but it literally would just cut you. Yeah, see, it's not very sharp. But that's what it would do. It would literally, you'd have it like this, pretend that this is my hand, and boom. See? It would just catch it. And that's what it would do. That's kind of what happened. It cut my hand. And so what I had to do is I took this side and moved the clip over. So when this is in my back pocket, in the right, the knife blade actually faces the outside of my pocket. So when I run my hand down, it's really hard to get my finger in there to get cut. So when I grab onto it, it's not getting me. Because, it would get me every time I would, go for my wallet or whatever. And I keep looking at the screen because I'm watching what I'm doing. I'm using a webcam, which I can't stand. But I've been super busy, so I apologize about that. So, yeah. So that's kind of the one thing I really dig about. Now, another thing I noticed is when I first got this knife, it was really solid and everything. And then over the time that I've used it, listen. I don't know if you can hear that. This is a mic over here. That's the knife rattling. Like, this flipper actually has gotten loose over time, and it rattles. But, who cares? I'm just going to use this thing till it falls apart. But this knife works really good. And I keep saying that, but whatever. So, one thing about it is I have come to the conclusion, I don't know, some people may disagree or agree with me, but the steel that they use for this knife is a pretty hard steel. It's 1770. I think that's the model. But maybe it's a 8 CR13 MOV. Is that the steel? Yeah, that's the steel. It's 8 CR13 MOV stainless steel. And this is a glass-filled nylon handle, side handle plates or whatever. So, and they're actually really burly, but so it's not it's like a really hard steel. So from what I've understood, that they're very difficult to sharpen. And I'm just going to kind of give a little plug here, but I actually found a really cool little sharpener. This is the Smith's edge stick sharpener, and this little sharpener works really, really good. It basically has a 700 grit diamond blade on one side. Everything on this is interchangeable. You can get a new file for it and everything, and then it's got these carbon edge truers or whatever. You can, if you have an edge with some nicks and stuff in it, you can true it back up and then run it on this guy. And basically, and I've only had to sharpen it like 2 times just because I wanted to see, how it behaved. And you just basically, I would work in threes, just do 3 passes one way and then work 3 passes the other way. And I'm not a knife sharpening expert, so you got to bear with me. I just try to keep my blade at the same angle. But it sharpens this knife up really, really good. And it's a sharp knife, man. So let's see if I can do the paper cut. So there's the slice. Let's try push cutting. Yeah, see, push cutting doesn't work that great. It's not that sharp. So I think once you get it going, it push cuts pretty good. But I mean, you know, I just stabbed my finger. So you just basically, I don't know. It's not the sharpest knife in the whole wide world, but it opens boxes and cuts whatever I need, and it works really well. It's a very well built knife. I think it's pretty much legal in any state without, you know, too much trouble. It's not like a flip blade or anything. So that's the knife that I have bought and I really dig. I actually have a tremor, a Kershaw tremor that's a really nice knife, and I don't know if I'll do a review or anything on it. But so now I'm done. I'm done talking about the knife. But here's the kicker. So what I've decided to do is, oh, what is this? It's one in a box or the packaging or whatever. I'm going to give this sucker away. This is for whoever wins it. And it's going to be really, really simple. So rule number 1, you got to be 18 to get this sucker. Okay. So 18. Rule number 2, you have to just respond to my video. And rule number 3, and we're going on the honor system on rule number 3, recommend my channel and or this video to somebody that may not know about my channel. That's all you got to do. They don't have to reply to me or anything. If they see this video and they want to enter, I know that kind of ruins your guys' odds, because like if one person watches this video and they're the only person that comments, well, they get this knife. Congratulations. But I'm hoping that you guys, from my last contest, I'm going to try to do contests. It's not even a 200 viewer or anything like that. You don't have to be a subscriber to even enter my contest. I don't care. I just want people to watch my channel. And, you know, if they want to subscribe, they want to subscribe. But if not, I appreciate their views and I appreciate input. You know, you guys can communicate to me. So this is my bribe. So I'm bribing you guys. Ooh, I know you want it. So, okay. 18 years old. Okay. What is it? 18 years old. Comment on this video to enter. Okay. Just say I want the knife. Maybe you can give a shout out to somebody if you want, or tell me that they're coming to look at it or whatever. And then number 3, honor system. I mean, I'm not going to hold it anything, but recommend this video and or my channel to them, mainly this video. I want them to watch this video, but tell them about my channel. So I'm going to run this sucker till basically it is December 6th. And I'm going to run it till January 6th. So I'm going to do it for a month. I know, but it takes 2 seconds. You're going to watch this video. It's 12 minutes long. And, you know, you might have a knife. So that's what's going to happen. It's going to end January 6th. If you guys want it, just comment down below. I want the knife. Yeah. Whatever. I'm an idiot. Okay. 18 years old. Comment on the video. This video, that's how you got to get it. And honor system, recommend this video and or my channel to somebody new. Alright, this is Trevor, the High Desert Tactical, and I appreciate everybody watching my channel, watching my videos, give me feedback, and catch you on the flip side.